Missoula County Attorney Kirsten Papps calls it a historic day as a county-wide strangulation protocol was signed by the multiple agencies tasked at protecting victims of violent domestic crime. This protocol is the first of its kind in the state. It took a year of training and planning, but now there are clear steps to respond, investigate, and prosecute cases where someone is strangled. And this is why that is important. In 2021, the Missoula County Attorney's Office charged 191 cases involving interpersonal or family violence. 25% of those involved strangulation. Sadly, that's a 50% increase from the year before, 2019. In fact, Papps tells me strangulation should be considered one of the most serious forms of domestic violence because the victim is only seconds away from death at any time. With the signing of this document, there is now a clear path on how all the agencies respond to a crime that for years was minimized. Strangulation is called the last warning shot before someone is murdered. In 2017, Montana lawmakers made it a felony to strangle a family member or intimate partner. So with this document, it assures victims they will be heard and helped.
Strangulation occurs in approximately 68% of domestic violence abusive relationships. When strangulation occurs just one time, that individual has a 750% increase of being murdered by their abuser. That increases to 1,100% if that abuser has access to firearms.
Since strangulation is one of the most violent forms of domestic violence, this countywide protocol will now give strangulation victims a better chance for survival by accessing and treating their life-threatening injuries.
The protocol was developed and approved by the Missoula Just Response, an organization that connects members of the justice system to respond to relationship violence, sexual violence, and child abuse. The next step here is training for first responders and medical personnel and others with the goal to prevent future homicides and to empower survivors to leave abusive relationships. For a more detailed look at the dangers of strangulation, check out the story I did recently on why so many people worked hard to create this protocol. You can find that at KPAX.com.